don't think you want one of these.
I think Bojack is. I make jokes about Bojack being Latino, and then because he loves Mexican food and stuff, but he also loves Italian food because he'll pull the pasta out of our thing. So he's a little mixed culture boy, and I love it, and I love him. Bojack, I love you.
I like want him to stick his head in.
He does it like, oh wait, is he gonna do it? Bojack, do it. Do it, Bojack.
Right in here.
Bojack. Eat the food. Eat the food, baby boy. He's kind of
like
like,
I'm feeling watched.
yeah. Oh, I'm so dead. Hey, everybody, welcome back to What a Bunch of Idiots.
Did it start already?
Oh, God. I was just having this. That's going to be the first few half. It was just you trying to feed Bojack hot Cheetos.
Go, get him. Get him.
No, he shouldn't be eating that. Even though that sometimes he'll eat things when I'm just like, dude, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just kind of like, you need to chill out.
We're making this work. Hold on.
You got this.
I think it's just loose.
You're loose. Yeah, perfect. You got it? Can you hear me?
Wait, I should have done this before we started. Hold on.
A waste of my time.
Well, I didn't know you were starting.
Just blow on it. Go.
There's a camera now. There's a different no. Maybe get paid way more for that.
Yeah, I made ceviche for you. Oh yeah, everyone, I made ceviche. And dude, fucking phenomenal, dude.
It was so good.
It was good. So can you hear it?
No.
Can you hear it now? Can you hear me now, Mr. Krabs?
I can here, look, try.
Here, give me 1 second. We're gonna
If I'm touching it or if I'm moving it, it plays, but just as soon as I let go, so I think it's just not stuck in all the way.
Try it now.
Was I just weak? I might have just been weak. I can hear you now.
It's so funny because I'm actually going to leave that in there to show. This is our first time recording because I kind of want to see how things are going. Because next Friday is our 10th episode, and that's also going to be video. But I also want to get Me's reaction to something real quick. But I want to see how to do it. And now you can see what I fucking deal with every day. Anyways, just kidding.
It's not every day.
It's not every day. It's like one every other episode or something like that. But before we do that, I want to show you this TikTok real quick. Hold on.
While he looks for his TikTok, we had ceviche for brunch, which is not a brunch food, but it was bomb.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. Sorry. My bad. Yeah, it's not a brunch food, but like.
And margaritas.
Yes.
I made margaritas.
So, but yeah, let me show you. It's kind of a long video. Let me see if I can scan it. No, you have to see it from the beginning. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. It gets worse. How? Dear William Jordan and EPB, I'm afraid I have a devastating dilemma for you. I'm currently house-sitting for my parents whilst they're away on holiday for a week. On the first night, after a few glasses of wine, I got under the bed to plug my phone charger into the wall. There I found a very pretty shoebox.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Don't look in the shoebox under the bed.
Oh, I don't even know if I can read
We
it.
all know what
would
this
you
is.
bloody look?
It gets worse.
Why?
Imagine my shock as I opened it to find my mother's very large and realistic battery-powered boyfriend. Hindsight is great, and I know now that I should have left it there, but my curiosity would unfortunately get the better of me.
Oh, no,
Being
did he keep
alone
going?
and horny, and also quite impressed by the XL veiny monster I had in my hands.
No, no, no.
Oh, no!
No. She did not use her mum's dildo. Tell me, Tell me. Well, please.
I would
Please.
gag.
You
Ew,
are
no.
disgusting.
She did not.
It gets
I
worse.
gave it a wash, turned it on, and slipped it in. So not to go into too much
Slipped it in.
detail, all I'll say is the beast was amazing. It hit all the right spots. Upon
The guy's
closer
like, oh
in...
dear.
Oh no! It gets worse!
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, wait, hold on. There's more. No, there's more. Sorry. I thought it was just restarting.
How?
Oh, no.
How does it get worse? She's using her mum's dildo, for Christ's sake.
No!
What? What?
I'm so scared.
The only markings were a faint name on the base embossed in the plastic. It read, "No, clone a Willy."
Whose was it? Oh, no. I don't
Turns
wanna
out
know.
I've been getting the best orgasms of my life from a replica of my father's penis.
Just burn it.
How am I
Burn it
meant to
all.
proceed
Burn the whole
from here?
house.
He says, I think we're done. Dude,
I think we're done too. Good night. Okay, bye.
That's it. Bye, guys. No, I saw that and I was sitting there. I saw this at work, so I have my AirPods on, and I'm glad we were busy because I was just kind of sitting there tracking my emails, and I watched it, and I put my phone down, and then I put my hands in my eyes, and I'm like,
just like in shame.
I like, just how would you react to that? How would that would be my 13th reason why I would find the nearest bridge. Like if I was
would burn the house down and leave myself in there.
Yeah, exactly. But it's the fact that like I want to know how she reacted. Like I really want to know how she reacted because it's like
she's like, let me type this up and send it out to everyone.
Yeah, but I'm also kind of like, yo, did you still like use it? Like that's where my mind, yeah, like where you kind of like, fuck, I can't, I have to. I'll just think of someone else, you know. But then,
how can you think of something else when it's in your hand and it has a person's name on it?
Yeah, but then imagine that like that breakfast conversation when her parents get home. Oh, how was your night, sweetie? Oh, it was okay. Cool. Why are you looking at your dad weird? No, I can understand why you and dad have a happy marriage.
What if it's not her dad there anymore? What if it's like mom got remarried?
Oh my God.
And then she's still using her ex-husband.
Oh my God. That would be so depressing.
That'd be kind of funny.
But yeah, that'd be kind of funny.
Props to him, but...
Or what if it was like her stepdads and stuff? Then she's like, well, he's only
Help,
just
I'm stuck.
I know.
Help me, stepdad.
I'm stuck in the dryer.
Forget stepbrothers.
Yeah, stepdad's where it's at. Dude, it's actually...
Are you saying from experience?
No. It's sad because I did have like, my mom dated guys.
I have an ex-stepdad.
Oh God, please. Once that came into my life, I was like, he's got to go, bro. I've seen some weird shit on the internet. I don't need none of that stuff.
Oh my God.
It's so funny you said that. So I did a photo shoot this morning, way early in the morning, and it went really good. But one of the photos that we did, I was she was wearing all black, and I put a black veil on her because she had one. Nice. And then I was like, hold on, someone was texting me. I put a black veil on her, and then I was like, oh my God, like this looks so cool. It looks like you know, your husband just died, and then you got his inheritance and his estate. And she goes, oh no, my God, I can't believe he's dead. He had so much going. He was only 92. And only 92. The fact that she said it, I started laughing my ass off. I was like, yo, that's a fucking good one. That was a good one. But fuck, dude, I'm just like even watching that video now again, I'm just kind of like, dude, how do I deal with myself? Can you see Bojack in the video actually? He was right here. Right now. No, I'm just saying right here. But oh my God, dude, that shit, I wouldn't even know. It's still watching now. It takes me back. And I'm like, dude, which is also like a perfect segment.
What does it take you back to?
No, not that, but like it made me step back from it.
Okay.
Like, I had an out of body experience, and I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I wouldn't even know how to react. I wouldn't even stare at my father the same.
I wouldn't even be able to look at them.
No.
Look at either of them, mother or father. Be like, nope.
Can't do it. Sorry. No sirree. Not today, Satan.
She's going to have a lot of therapy after that.
Yeah, no, I would have... I saw that and I wanted therapy, you know? So, but dude, it's just, I don't know. But yeah, that kind of took me from surprise. Was it good? Yeah.
It's a good margarita.
It was good. Perfect. With using your father's dildo, this leads me into the next segment.
Because they correlate so well. What are we talking about?
Can we do a fuck, marry, kill? I'm going to do a fuck, marry, kill, but there's going to be a guy celebrity and there's going to be girl celebrities.
Like in the same round?
No. So like one round is going to be the dudes.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll answer it too. And then the next round will be women. And then, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Do we have to give explanations or just choose?
I would want an explanation. Because
I'm scared now. Okay.
You can't just be like, oh, him. Why? It's like kind of like, it's equivalent to being like, oh, why are you with like David? Or someone's like, why are you with Megan? And I'm like, let me give you 1,000 reasons. And then it's going to take you forever. So yeah, fuck, marry, kill. And then these are my 3 lists. So I literally had to think about this. Pedro Pascal, Seth Rogen, and then I'm going to throw a curveball, Chris Hemsworth.
Oh.
Think about it.
This may be controversial. I'm not a huge Seth Rogen fan. I think he's hilarious, but I'm not like, when he comes out with a movie, I'm not like, oh my God, I have to go see it.
Yeah.
But if he's in a movie, I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So probably kill him.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Pedro Pascal is the Last of Us guy, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, wait, let me make sure they have
Yeah. And then Chris Hemsworth is Thor.
marry Pedro Pascal.
Okay. Okay. Good choice. Good choice.
And then obviously Thor, because he's already dying, so I don't
Yeah.
want to marry him.
No, I mean, obviously, like, you know.
He's not dying. He has, what did he get diagnosed with?
Oh, you're talking about he has like a certain, like,
It's like some sort of
it's like pre-Alzheimer's, but
Yeah.
like it's not curable, but it's like you can prevent it from getting worse and stuff.
Oh,
Like,
you can? Oh, okay.
in a way, but there's not like.
Plus, he's already married and his wife is so cute, so I wouldn't want to break that
Yeah,
up.
that's true. That's
I'll
valid.
just be a homewrecker.
So here's my list.
Okay.
Marry Pedro Pascal. So when you said that, I was like, no fucking same. He just seems like a guy that's like, if I'm like, yo, I'm having a bad day at work, he'd be like, go, come sit with me and talk to me. Like, you know, he has like that communication skill.
He's also daddy.
He's also daddy. He also just seems like I feel like if you got in an argument with him, whether you were right or you were wrong, he just gives that vibe where he's like, let's compromise and then we can work on this later. Or he just feels like the person who doesn't want to leave things like bad blood. You know? So I Pedro Pascal married. I'm sorry, but
We're basically experts on Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
No, we're not. We're not.
I would have to kill Chris Hemsworth because, you know, he's just too perfect.
That's fair.
You know, because I feel like people would be like, oh, so like you have money. And I'm like, no, bitch, he just loves me for me. What the fuck? But then I think I would have sex with Seth Rogen. He just seems
Seth Rogen.
he seems like the type of guy you don't want a serious relationship with, but like you also feel like right person, wrong time.
See, if anything, he would have been the second one I marry. Like he would have been
Oh,
second
he would
option.
been like he would be
because
like
he's funny and he'd have like it'd be a fun relationship.
Like-
But I don't know if
no, that's what I'm saying. Like he is funny, and that's why I feel like he just would be a fun relationship.
but the thing isn't relationship.
No, I
It's
know.
fuck.
No, I know. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, that's why I feel like he would be like my rebound. Like every time I went through a breakup, it was him that I would go back to. Does that make
okay.
sense? You know, because you're like, I've never had a bad time with him, and people are like, you should like get serious with him. I'm like, no, I can't see us together forever. Like he's
Okay.
like, if I lived in New York and I was a not teenage girl.
Whoa.
If I was
Are we learning something about Seth Rogen today? Please no.
He's actually okay. He's good. He's a good person. I'm saying like if I was like in my 20s, late 20s, and you know I met him in New York and stuff, I would continuously hang out with him. Like I would start to spend time with him, and then like say if I was going to school in New York and stuff, like he would be like my summer fling, and then I'd be like, bye, Seth Rogen. You know how like girls are like, oh, I can't wait to go to Spain and get myself a Spanish lover for my vacation. That would be my Spanish lover.
I don't agree with that.
That's okay. You don't have to. You know.
I don't agree with that. I don't. Because I feel like that relationship would be fun for a little bit, but then get really boring because all he would do would be smoke weed and eat.
That's what I'm saying. That's why like you're just like, let me just hit it and that's it. That's why I said he's my fuck.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Sure. I don't know.
All right. This is where we start like disbanding and we
I'm
just
questioning all of your life choices
Yeah,
now.
we end our friendship in like podcast episode. Okay, for women, I had to think about this one because there's so many good options, you know. So here it is, Jennifer Lawrence, because right now you got to bring her up for her movie. You know, she's showing a new version of her, or I feel like she's actually showing more of herself and
Which
stuff.
movie?
No Hard Feelings.
Oh, I still haven't seen that, but I
You
really
gotta
want
watch
to.
it.
Okay.
It's really good. So Jennifer Lawrence.
Okay.
I'm going to throw in a really big curveball. Natalie Portman.
Okay.
Do you know who Natalie Portman is?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure because you had like a second. You're like, whom?
Because I'll explain. Okay.
This is Star Wars related for a second. Okay. Natalie
Okay.
Portman.
No. I know.
All right.
It's nothing bad about Star Wars. Don't worry.
No, it better not be nothing bad about like Natalie Portman.
Okay.
Then my other option was either Emma Watson, you know, who played Hermione Granger, but I'm like also like, no, that's like Natalie Portman, but British. So I'm gonna throw Emma Watson out of the equation.
Okay.
The next person is, do you know who is her? What's her name? Elizabeth Olsen. She's the one who plays Scarlet Witch in.
Hello. I grew up with Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen.
Yeah,
Yes.
so you know Elizabeth. Okay, okay. So fuck Mary
Those
Kill.
are my like childhood books
Okay.
and movies.
So fuck Mary Kill. Those are your three options.
This is not a good grouping.
How's it not a good grouping?
Probably okay. No offense to you or Natalie Portman. She's a great actress, beautiful woman. Not my type. Gonna kill
okay.
her.
That's okay.
I'm not.
That's okay.
Not my type.
That's okay.
Neither are the other two.
That's okay.
I don't know.
Should I be like really passive aggressive? Fine, I guess.
I'm not mad at all.
I'm
okay.
not mad at I did not waste all my time making you ceviche
And this
for
is
you
the
to
episode where we get in a fight. Remember,
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah, we cut the camera footage here, and then it's a footage of us outside like the
Just, like,
parking lot.
brawling.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is our boxing match.
Liz, if you would have asked me that, like, when I was like 10, I would have been like, I want to marry Elizabeth Olsen. But now, she's a great actress, but also she has let a little too much make her look older, you know?
Yeah.
Isn't she dating like some really old guy?
I
Or is that
don't
Mary
know.
Kate?
Wait, no. Because Mary Kate and Ashley are the ones that look too old. Elizabeth's the one that looks fairly young still. Like, I don't think Elizabeth has age.
Wait, is Elizabeth not one of the twins?
No, she's not one of the twins. Let me pull
My
up
bad.
Let me pull up a
Okay.
picture real quick because I feel like you're kind of blanking out on it.
I didn't realize there was 3 of them.
There is one. She is very what you call it? No, I want to say for a while when she was growing up, like she didn't really get the limelight. That's her.
Yeah, I know who she is from there. I thought she was just one of the twins.
No, she's
Okay.
not. She's not one of the twins.
Just kidding. She's their younger sister?
She's their youngest sister. She didn't get like big fame until
Scarlet Witch.
not Scarlet. Well, that blew her up, but there was a few other movies that she was in that like people started paying attention to her. But yeah, so
Okay. Does she have the Scarlet Witch powers
no, but she can
in
wear.
this scenario?
Okay, and then she has the costume too.
Fuck.
Okay.
Marry Jennifer Lawrence.
Okay, valid. No, that's reasonable. That's reasonable. Okay, good.
That was the deciding factor.
That was a deciding factor. So here's mine. And then you're gonna be like, wait, what the? You threw a whole big fit about this? So I would actually marry Jennifer Lawrence.
Okay.
I think we're just into like funny people who are
Yeah,
relationship.
she'd be a fun person to like live with. And
No, and I feel like
build a life with.
I would be like, hey, do you want to like?
I heard she's a little psycho, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Ernie's like, perfect.
Tell me more. But no, I think I would marry Jennifer Lawrence because I feel like she'd be the type of person where I'd be like, yo, do you want to like stay in bed and order hot wings and watch TV? She'd be like, damn, I'm like sick. I would unfortunately kill Elizabeth Olsen. Don't get me wrong, she's a prime gem. She has a good personality, but I just feel like I would have to deal with her twin sisters. And they're completely something else now. So and then I would fuck Natalie Portman because I would meet her at some kind of like conference where she's giving some speech and stuff. And I'm like, that's weird. She was talking about like, I don't know, systematic racism. And I'm kind of turned on because it's Natalie Portman. I would make her wear something from like the Star Wars though. I'd be like, you're going to have to wear that white suit.
So
you wore.
both of them just came down to if they have their costumes on or not.
Yes, 100%. For Natalie Portman, okay, if she was wearing the white suit that she wore in Clone Wars, the one where it's like white and you know what I'm talking about?
Sure.
Do you want me to show a picture of it?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, I'll show you a picture after this. If she was wearing it, actually, I'm gonna put a picture display here so everyone else can see what I'm talking
There
about.
you go.
If she's right here,
in this
right
corner.
there you go. If she was wearing that, she's also really smart. And like,
Oh, yeah.
I think she went to Harvard and stuff. That's why I said I can't do Emma Watson in this conversation because
Because they're literally
they're the
right?
same person. Emma Watson literally took her money from Harry Potter and went to Harvard and has, I think she has
Which is really cool.
Yeah, she has a master's too.
That's what all child actors should do.
No, yeah.
Go to college.
No, for reals. And that's what I'm saying. Like, fuck, I can't even like. That's what I was like. If Emma,
Potato, tomato,
if it was
tomato.
Emma, actually, I think I would marry Emma Watson. But I feel like I can imagine if
See, if I'm comparing the two, sorry. Yeah, Emma Watson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it was Emma Watson, I would marry her because I feel like Natalie Portman's smart, but I feel like, and maybe I'm just jumping the gun on this. I feel like I can't really do stupid shit with her. I feel like she'd be like, "Come on, Ernesto," and I'd be like, "Yes, ma'am." You know. For Emma Watson, I feel like she'd be down for that. You know, she'd be fun. She'd be laughing. She seems like she has a good personality. I can imagine us like having where we're sitting in our library. I'm wearing a turtleneck and like the fireplace is lit. And we're reading our books and stuff, and be like, this is real good stuff. Like I would actually enjoy it if it was with Emma Watson, you know?
Yeah.
Because she makes it seem like it's fun. For Natalie Portman, I'm just kind of like, I'm on a strict reading schedule. I have to read 30 pages every night. They're like, what are you in school?
Yes.
Yes, I am. She's teaching me everything I need to know.
She's my professor.
She's actually, that's why I'm getting A pluses. But that's our
Comes out of
segment.
the corner.
Yeah.
Actually, it was 70%.
Yeah, she was like
That's a C.
70%.
Good
She's
job.
like, C's get degrees, but like, you need to do better. But yeah. And anyways, that's our segment of Fuck, Marry, Kill. Woo! Cool.
Wow.
Should we get another drink though?
Yes. Let's
All right,
pause
cool.
this.
Pause this real
We're
quick.
gonna go make more. Oh, it's just the connection thingy. I guess I just have to jam it in there.
You just put it in. Just shove it in there. No lube.
Welcome back.
I know. Well, we just look a quick break to get something to drink. Actually, you're so funny.
Look.
If that
That's why it
breaks,
keeps falling. No, it just goes.
just push it down when you like. You see how I do with my finger, where I push it down and lift it up.
I'm gonna spill. I'm not that coordinated.
No, you're a child, actually. Actually, a few seconds ago before I hit record, we were talking about Christmas stuff. When do you think it's like the perfect time to actually hang up your Christmas decorations?
December 1st.
December 1st. Okay.
Yes.
Sav would think,
After Halloween.
I should have texted Sav earlier today, see if she's available, because she would think different. She thinks,
Actually, when we lived together, I think she started right after Halloween. We maybe left our Halloween decorations up
yeah.
like a week or a few days, and then she's like right away started.
No.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and I remember that because she texted me to ask me to come over and help her. And that's also, we also did that because it was your first like actual full Christmas. Yeah, so it was your first Christmas, so we decided to like kind of surprise you when you came home for work with everything Christmas out.
Yeah, it was cute.
Yeah, I remember. I think we went I picked her up. We went to Home Goods, got some stuff, and came back. And we and that's why I kept texting like, "What time you off? What time you off?" You know. So
I didn't realize it was for me. Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome.
I thought it was just because Sav was like the Christmas queen.
Well, that too. That was 100% her too. But I was like, no, let's do it for Mimi too, because
It was
she's
a cool
never had
thing to come
Christmas.
into.
Hi, Bojack.
I grew up not celebrating anything
Yeah.
really, so that was the first year that I didn't live at home, that I didn't live with my mom, that I was kind of doing things on my own. So it was
Yeah.
like my first big Halloween. So we threw I had obviously like snuck out and celebrated Halloween, but that was my first big Halloween. So we threw a party. First big Christmas. The whole house was decorated. It was really cute.
Question for you, actually. When did you, I feel like you knew about them, but when did you start to be like, I'm going to participate in these holidays? Like, what age? Because obviously you went to public school, so you were aware of these holidays.
Yeah, no, it's not like I didn't know what they were.
Yeah.
Like they,
Like, you weren't living in a
Yeah.
bunker or anything like that, or homeschooled and stuff. But, like,
just religious.
yeah. But, like, what age were you like, oh, I'm going to stick it to the man, a.k.a. your mom, and then celebrate these holidays?
Stick it to God? Is that what you're saying? Or just stick it to the man. I probably started dressing up for Halloween and stuff, like, I think after I was 18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 18, 19.
Because I remember telling me that you would say, like, you would tell your mom you were going somewhere, and then, like, while you were driving, you were changing into, like, your...
Oh, I did that for school, too. Because
Oh,
I wasn't
okay.
allowed to wear, like, shorts or skirts to
Oh, my
school.
God.
Yeah. And so I would, like, change as I was driving to college.
Yeah.
I would change in the car, so I could be like, I have shorts.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mimi was like, because Mimi's mom was like, shorts are for whores. And then jumped to a few years later, and she was right. Her mom is right. Mimi is a whore.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. No, that's crazy.
Plot
'Cause-
twist, my mom listens to the show.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was
No.
like, hi, Mimi's mom.
We actually don't talk, so I don't know.
That's okay. She always said, I was like, that's okay. There's no trauma behind that.
No.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah, I think, Halloween. Maybe actually even a little after 18.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
probably like in my early 20s.
Yeah, because I think...
I was a late bloomer for a lot of things.
Yeah, because I think Christmas you really couldn't do because you still lived with your mom. And then once you moved out with
Yeah.
Sav, we were like, let's like do a
Let's
Christmas.
do an
thing,
actual,
you know?
yeah, we had like an actual little Christmas
Yeah, we
there. It
did.
was so cute.
And then we like on, I think it was after Christmas Day, we had what Secret Santa, or it wasn't really Secret Santa. We just gave each other gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really fun because we had stockings
That was
full
cool.
of. Yeah, we gave her stockings full of stuff. We wrapped her presents. They also gave me a fucking Smirnoff Ice when one of them. I was like,
I don't
oh,
remember
it's so
whose
cool.
idea that was,
Yeah.
but we were so proud of it.
I was like, this is so cool. Oh, it's a Smirnoff Ice. Or no, I was like, this is like a big, this feels heavy. I'm like, what is in here? And I'm like thinking like, oh my God, did they splurge on me or something like that? I opened it to Smirnoff Ice. And
Yeah,
the big ass
stocking
one.
was jam packed because the Smirnoff Ice took up like more than half of it.
Yeah, but no, that was fun.
That was the only present we got him. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I think so. I don't know. But no, that was so cute. It was like
That was fun.
It was like our first Christmas, all three of us together.
We should do like a pre-Christmas Secret Santa while we're in Virginia. Because we won't be with each other for the holidays. America's out there, Savannah's out there, we're out there. It's like the four of us finally together again.
We should do a day where like we'll ask America to take us to a mall, and then we all go. We pick out the names, and then we go to the mall, and then we go
buy.
Yeah,
that'd be so fun.
That'd be good. I'll text them. I'll do a group chat and tell them that. Oh my god! But that's crazy. That's interesting because I remember when you were telling about it, and I had a few friends who were Jehovah's Witness, and they told me their part, but they weren't super strict. Like they celebrated certain holidays, like yeah, they and I think it was because their parents were probably slowly like
barely getting into it, kind of, yeah.
So that's crazy. Also, hey guys, can you see? You can't see them, but Bojack's there, Beans is right there. We have all the boys with us today. But no, like
come to them. He's like staring at me like, what are you doing?
Beanie's like, no, there's hot chetos here, and I want some hot chetos with some.
He is trying to get hot chetos.
What's those things? Tostitos locos.
Tosti locos.
Tosti locos. There we go. That Beanie would love that.
Dude, that shit hits right now. That'd be so good.
I know, but
the little cueritos.
That's what I miss about like kind of living in Vista is that we had the vendors there that would come. They'd be right out of our apartments selling that shit. But now they have places where you can actually just go up and get them. Where's that one that's like right off
Michoacana?
Yeah.
They have a lot now. They have a few in different cities.
I think it's because people are like, dude, I think it's also because a lot of the times vendors were getting like assaulted by people who are like, you're not supposed to be selling it here.
Okay, Karens.
And then the police were like, you got to go. And then some police officers were kind of dicks to them. So, but I'm glad there's
I just saw a video literally yesterday about a cop. I think it was like a vendor in Texas?
Probably.
And yeah, he was like pushing the guy around. The guy's like, I'll leave. Like, I'll pack up and leave. And he was like body checking him.
No, for real.
I'm like, bro, you're a cop.
That's why like it's a bad thing to do in LA because everybody who's local in LA, especially in Spanish communities, they will defend every like vendor.
Good.
So that's why it's like very important. I think in LA actually they not passed a law. They're not
sponsored by Hot Cheetos.
I know,
Just
right?
kidding.
That'd be funny. I don't think they passed a law, but like they made a policy where like vendors are allowed to sell in certain areas and stuff.
Yeah.
And that you can't harass them. So it's kind of nice, but it's like I think it's only certain parts of LA.
Maybe.
Yeah, but fucking
we love street vendors.
Fucking support your street vendors, dog. Right, Bojack? Right.
That's him agreeing.
Yeah, that's him agreed. But cool. Hell yeah. No. Do you know Little Tay? I think I've asked you this. Mm-hmm. Dude, did you see? Sorry, that whole situation is fucking wild.
I saw something yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I was talking to David. I was like, dude, did you hear what's going on? And he's like, no. I was like, do you know who Little Tay is? And he was like, a little bit, kind of. Like, I've seen her on Instagram. And the thing that I saw was like a whole video about how it's like the police didn't confirm it. Mm-mm. Her lawyers didn't confirm it. Mm-mm. Like, nobody has confirmed that her and her brother are dead.
Yeah. It's just
somebody so they've just disappeared?
Yeah.
Are they hiding? Did you guys run them out?
Yeah.
Like, what is going on?
And it's so funny you say that because, like, I remember when Little Tay was big, there was already conspiracy videos coming out where people were saying, like, oh, technically Little Tay and her brother are forced by her parents to do this. They're making them make these videos and they don't want to. And there was like...
See, I saw that on some of the videos, it was her brother, like, forcing her. And so her brother and her dad got close.
Yeah.
And then... that whole
was it like a divorce
or something?
Yeah, and I think parents? And I think the dad took a lot of the money from the show, or not her show, from her YouTube channel. And then there's like conspiracy theories that the brother and the sister were forced, but then I've heard that one where the brother and the dad forced her.
Yeah.
And then there was like secretive, nonchalant videos that she posted that were taken down where she was like, kind of like, help me, kind of like I'm like, like, please someone call help, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And people were saying like, dude, what the fuck, like, let's do something, but nobody happened, and then she disappeared.
I think we also forget she's 14.
Yeah.
What 14-year-old is like, let me sit on this car and like flash money and cuss at everything? Like that probably wasn't her idea.
No, and they probably made her do it. And But yeah, she posted that thing where they were like, I guess her parents or someone posted on her Instagram saying that she was dead. And everybody was like, this is so weird. Like her and her brother are dead after.
I think it was like the publicity team
Yeah.
posted on
And-
her actual profile.
Yeah. And it was like, she's went missing MIA 2018. And it's 5 years now. And she's apparently both of them are dead. Like, and so everybody started being like, investigate it. Her parents probably did something, blah, blah, blah. Or her dad did something. And then they made another thing where it's like.
One of my thoughts was like, hey, maybe this is not. I mean, going about it like, oh, she's dead. Not a great way to do it. But maybe like this is her trying to get a fresh start, and maybe like the family is supporting her on it.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, we're gonna fake your death, and then you're gonna go off in some random state and live off the rest of your life and not have to deal with publicity. But at the same time, that's better. There's better ways to do that.
That is the weirdest. He's just laying there. Can you see him actually? Yeah, that's kind of cute. That is the weirdest way to do that, in my opinion. If you want to rebrand yourself, just be like, I'm no longer this person. Like, you don't have to fake your death.
But with social media nowadays, it's so much harder to rebrand yourself, I feel.
True. I guess that's right. Because it also like, that's like the same kind of like conversation for people who are in the adult film industry.
Yeah, because there's so much more accessibility to who you were that it's like, okay, even if you've rebranded yourself and you've grown from that, like the internet doesn't die. Like the internet does not forget things.
No,
and people could easily come back to that, especially like something like for Little Tay, like you were cussing on this car, this like big Lamborghini or Bronco or whatever fancy car you have with like thousands of dollars in your hand.
Yeah.
People know that you're Little Tay. They're gonna be like, oh shit, wait, that was you, and then she can't run from that.
No, for real. What is Bojack doing? No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's like this. I read this one article where he's like, don't kiss me. He's like, dude, don't ever.
Consensual. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh my God. You didn't consent. You didn't say yes.
That's why I said I'm sorry.
Anyways, Mimi's like forcing my cat to do things.
I just gave him a kiss.
He wants my hot Cheetos. You can't have those.
There's a whole bag right here, dude.
It's like this. There was this one article I read. Don't tease him. There's this one article I read where this girl she used OnlyFans to pay her way through like law school, but she like used an alias. She was very, she never show her face. But what happened was that it's because she messed up and her tattoo was visible that people realized who it was, and somebody
can't come back from that.
Yeah, and somebody who subscribed was also, I guess, like recognized her. Like it was somebody like, and what are the odds is that it's somebody from her hometown recognized that tattoo and was like, "Oh, this is you," and they end up blackmailing her. And so she had to drop out of school. She never finished getting her law degree, and because she was like, I can't, because they were already like, people in her class were already like, we know who you are, like, ooh, like, we subscribed and stuff like that, which is also kind of feel like
it's because it's not the random people that subscribe to her; it's the people that know her that happen to subscribe to her. Yeah. And they're like, oh shit, I know that tattoo. Yeah. I know who you are.
And that's why I feel like it's so hard to do rebranding, because like you said, because it's like situations like this. But I feel like this would be just a weird way to do it, because then it would cause like,
it's not smart. If that's what this is, it's not smart. But
then when she posted about like, oh no, like the third party people that we use, somebody hacked into their stuff and did this, blah blah blah. It's like, okay, cool, but like that's still suspicious, because like if this is an agency, there should be other accounts that are having this situation. Why pick one person?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's like the main question of like, why did my dad leave? Like these are questions that are.
Hey, he's getting milk. It's fine. He'll be back eventually.
It was 22 years ago. Yeah, but no, like it was just crazy. And like I found myself on Reddit page going like deep into this rabbit hole.
Yeah.
About how there was that one girl, I forgot her name was. She used to hang out with Little Tay. I don't know. She was like a white girl who was kind of the same thing. She was like, she was such a hillbilly and stuff. She was like, oh, I fucking went up. Like, I don't know her name is, and maybe I'll pop it up right here, her name, if I Google it. But
was it the girl that was on Dr. Phil? Was it that one?
No, not Bad Barbie.
Bad Barbie, that's it.
Or is it Bad Baby? Bad Baby. It's Bad Baby, not Bad Baby. Bad Baby actually wanted to beat her and stuff. Like, they wanted to fight because Bad Baby was like, because the other girl was calling her fake and stuff, and Bad Baby was like, no, this is who I am as a person. Like, there's nothing about that. I'm not trying to fake to be someone. And that was also,
I could see that. I feel like Bad Baby was more genuine in her assholeness and like loudness and rudeness.
No, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And like, I've heard people say they actually met her and she's actually a nice person. You know, it was just a persona that she put on because she was on Dr. Phil. But like there was another girl
Meet
where
me outside.
yeah,
How about that?
and
That was her, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Catch Me Outside. How about that? Yeah,
Catch Me Outside.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
But the thing, there was like, people were, there was videos of people asking her like, where's Lil Tay? Where's Lil Tay? After Lil Tay just like disappeared.
Oh.
And she was like, the girl was saying like, I'm not obliged to say, like, I don't know where she went. Like she just kept making it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Everybody has been like, oh, I'm not obliged to say, or I have no comments for the record. Or it's like stuff like that
Yeah.
where it's like saying you're not saying yes, she's dead, but you're also not saying no, she's not dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're
Or
leaving it open
yeah,
because they know that she's not dead.
yeah. Or the fact that like they know the real story, but the parents or whomever is like paying them out, being like, I'll give you this much if you shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because Little Tay was making like millions of dollars on YouTube. Yeah. And but it was just a whole crazy. Now like I dived in Reddit and I got into like the weird section of Reddit and I was like, oh, fucking time to close that shit out. But no, the whole thing was just crazy. I mean, I would never. I mean, it's one of those things where you just put like your kids in like certain areas where you're like, I shouldn't do that, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, speaking about kids, I went scenario. I actually want to talk to you about this. I know this entire episode is just about pop culture.
Okay.
Because we didn't do anything fun this week.
We did it.
But I was watching She's the Man with Amanda Bynes in it.
I love that movie.
I love that movie. No, and it's okay. First of all, and I was telling Maggie this. The intro of it is so funny because you think it's a soccer movie, but when you watch the intro of it, they're not doing any crazy drills or passes or anything like that. It's standard passing.
Very basic soccer
yeah,
until
it's-
the very end.
yeah.
Maybe like one or two moves.
Yeah, but it's like basic like soccer stuff, and same thing when you said near the end of moves like. Amanda Bynes' character was Sebastian Hayes or Viola learns how to do a motorcycle kick.
Viola Davis.
Yeah, learns how to. No, that's an actress.
No, that's the actress Viola
Yeah, Viola Hastings.
Hastings.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
I remember one time watching that when I was with like one of my teachers who was a soccer coach, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you learn how to do a motorcycle kick within like a month of soccer. Like that's totally like true, and it's true because you can't learn that in a month. But it's the fact that like they did like." The intro was just so funny because they're just passing, they're just dribbling. There's nothing, and there's like a few slides, and that's it. And like I'm just sitting there, I'm like, they were like, yeah, no, that shit's fucking good. Throw some music and some cool transition videos where it shows the title credits. Pff, fucking sold.
That movie is so lame, but it's so good.
No, it is, and I loved it.
What is the line where she's like, "Have your brother call me," and she's like, "Does he have your number? 1-800-BIATCH."
Dude,
Beautiful line.
that shit was no. It's
Or
still.
when she was, what's the line in the Pizza thing, in the Pizza bar, where she's like, "And I close my eyes and I see you for who you really are,
which is ugly." Dude,
I love that movie so much.
dude, no, and it's so lame, but it's so funny and so refreshful. And dude,
I'm gonna go home and watch that now.
No, you should. It's on Hulu. But dude, I was rewatching it.
I also have it,
Yeah.
like on DVD.
Oh my god, I'm fucking.
I love it.
I think my sisters have it on DVD actually. But it was so funny. But the thing is, it's crazy because then I was like, it also caused me to like pull up my laptop and Google like, where is Amanda Bynes now? And I was like, oh my god, dude, these children actors are fucking.
She's something else now.
Literally last week she got checked in because she went 5150. Her mental health was not okay, and she was doing okay for a while.
Was she?
No, but she was stabled. That was what I was saying.
Okay.
But I guess there was an incident where I think it was her partner or something like that. Like he was doing something weird, watching child pornography or something like that.
Oh.
And then they found her roaming through the streets half naked, and the cops pretty much 5150 her, and now she's in some facility getting psychiatric treatment. But dude, these child actors, but also a lot of people,
They go through a lot of shit.
no, a lot of people actually blame for people like Amanda Bynes and others, like they blame Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Especially Dan Schneider, because I think Dan Schneider also did the Amanda Bynes show. Yeah, that was a good show. It was a classic, but like at the same time,
That's all I remember.
At the same time, there was a lot of like not scrutiny, but there was a lot of times where they were forcing Amanda to do a lot of things, and she was like, "Dude, I'm tired. I can't do this." And I think they said that she has not schizophrenia. I think it's schizophrenia actually. But
Was it schizophrenia?
I think so. But I know that there was multiple times where she's gotten into a psychosis because of the fact that like to cope with doing all this work, she started doing drugs and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
She's not the only one. There was the it was the other white girl that was on Amanda Bynes' show where they actually stopped reducing. They reduced her time. I forgot her name was. They started reducing her time because the fact that she started having like her mental health started to deteriorate and stuff like that. And she was like, I'm not for this. What was it? Keegan, the famous black guy that now
Keegan Michael Key.
Yeah, he got less airtime. They basically say because they were like, oh, because it was like almost racist in that whole entire thing. But also at the same time, his parents started to realize like you shouldn't.
Wait, he was on the Amanda Bynes show?
Yeah, he was on the Amanda Bynes show.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't remember that.
But it was like it worked in the perfect time because he did Good Burger and stuff. Mm-hmm. So they were like, oh no, he just went off to do that. But in reality, there's been stories where they're mistreating him. They made him do certain like stereotype things. And so like that's when he started to be like, I don't want to do this. And luckily he was able to like find himself to do Good Burger, which is also another cult classic, I say. But dude, no, I was glued on the whole thing. And I'm like, yo, like Nickelodeon really fucks up their. Like,
oh yeah, all child.
Yeah, and like same thing
all
with like
child show things.
What's her name? Jeanette McCurdy.
Yeah.
With the whole Dan Schneider thing, everybody from a lot of the side actors from Zoe 101. One of the girls was
spin off on that. They just made a reunion show for Zoe 101, and I have not watched it, but it is on my list.
I wouldn't watch it, but Jamie Lynn Spears looks like shit. Not to be rude, we
also don't love Jamie Lynn Spears.
That's why I'm not gonna watch it.
Of Britney Spears.
Yeah,
but I loved everybody else in it.
Yeah,
I loved Zoe 101.
Everybody has aged perfectly, except for her.
Because she's a psycho.
Yeah, no, dude, like, and I get it. Like, sometimes some people have a condition where they can't do anything with the bags in their eyes, but her shit, like,
it's all the guilt.
Yo, like, you have all this money and you can't even fix that? Like, dude. And then one of the girls there actually, I think she's actually in this one, but I think it's because she wanted to get that check. She talked about a story about where Jamie Lynn Spears yelled at her, and Britney Spears yelled at her too. Like, they cornered her in the trailer, yelling at her, saying she's worthless, she's this and that. And Dan Schneider knew about the situation. And so Dan Schneider and a bunch of Nickelodeon execs were visiting the same day that this incident happened.
Yeah.
And they saw her, like, when they opened the trailer, she was in the corner crying, throwing up because she was just, like, panicking. And so they were like, oh, get her to her trailer. So she ran to her trailer. Dan Schneider ended up showing up, and he had a fucking oven, like a toaster oven for her. No, it was a CD player. It was like some kind of, like, DVD CD player.
Those two things compared.
I don't know. It was an air fryer. But he was like, sorry this happened. Here's this gift, you know?
Yeah.
And at the time, portable DVD players were, like, fancy, you know?
At the same time, though, that was more like bullying rather than. I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
that's what I'm
I haven't
saying.
heard about that, so I don't know what to
I'll
say
find
on there,
I'll find the video and send it to you. But it's like there's so many stories for a child, like, and I think that's why they end up having their mental health issues.
Yeah.
You know, and it sucks because it's like these producers push them so much, and then they cause the other actors to be bullies. Apparently, Victoria Justice was also a bully. That apparently nobody, like the girl who played Jade in Victoria's. Actually,
she was my favorite.
No, she was my favorite too. Actually had like they were trying to not be in the same room as much as they can because of the fact that like they didn't vibe with each other.
There's also acting. Like a lot of people don't like each other, but they're in the same shows or movies and stuff.
And that's why like some of the scenes, like some people,
and some of that could be attributed to like the directors or the people in charge, but some of that could also be attributed to, hey, some people are shitty.
Yeah. And that's why they said that certain scenes where like Jade had to be mean to Victoria's was actually like natural. And I'm like, I get that. Like I look at Victoria Justice and I feel like she would be the one girl in high school
Pick me, girl.
Yeah, no, she was. And she'd be like the one girl I'd be like, oh God, you're so fucking annoying. Like, I hate you so much. But yeah, dude, I was just in this whole rabbit hole of like, because of Little Tay, I went into childhood actors and dude, it's a whole rabbit hole. You find yourself going deeper and deeper. I do want to read Jeanette McCurdy's book though. I've heard it's really good. And it's short too, so you don't have to take much of your time. So I think after this I might order it off Amazon to read it. Who knows?
There you go.
Who knows? I'll do like now I start doing like voiceovers for readings.
Please don't.
Oh, too good. What a good episode, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but before we finish off today, do you have anything planned for the rest of this week? Because today's Saturday. We normally film on Sundays.
Oh, that's right. It's a different day. No, I have absolutely nothing for tomorrow, which is nice. So I'm just gonna edit photos and work.
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to the hot springs on Tuesday, so that'll be fun.
Nice.
That's pretty much it.
Hell yeah. I would
And then
like,
work.
definitely a good story to hear about when you come back.
We'll see if we die on the
Yeah.
hike this time.
I know it's hot too, so like I totally get that. Yeah, no, I have to finish up photos. I just did a photo shoot this morning, like I said, and then I'm gonna edit this. I'm
We need to do like a compilation of how
Yeah,
many
just
times I
you-
dropped
yeah,
that.
I'm
Because
gonna
every
do it.
time I'm like,
I'm actually gonna edit this because since we did it on video, I want to see how that looks, and it's gonna be so fucking hilarious. But also at the same time, next week, everyone, we are gonna also have our 10th episode, which is super exciting. We have something really good planned for you, and I think the 27th we're gonna have probably a normal schedule where we record blah blah blah, and then we fly out to Virginia. And,
I know, I'm so excited.
yeah, and
I'm
we're gonna
go see
have
my friends.
we're actually gonna have a few guests on there, so I'm super excited to have them on there. But I'm gonna be exhausted because I'm gonna be in Utah from the 28th for a work event. Every time we do, I'm gonna pause and just stare at you. I have a work event on the 28th, and then I come back on the 30th, and I'm home for only maybe like 10 hours, and then we fly out on the
fly
3rd.
out.
Yeah, and it's
And then we get back and it's your sister. No, not
no
your sister.
Maggie's
It's Maggie's
sister's,
sister's wedding.
Yeah, so it's
Busy,
gonna be
busy, busy.
Yeah, it's gonna be busy, but I'm
I'm
here
gonna
for
be
it.
relaxing
I know Maggie
before
comes.
and after.
Yeah, Maggie comes home tomorrow. I have a photo shoot tomorrow, but then Maggie comes home tomorrow. Super excited because she's been gone for a week, and I miss her.
It's like 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, you're right.
isn't
It's been
it?
2
Yeah.
weeks. It's like a week and a half, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, but I miss her. This house gets kind of like lonely when like it's just me and the boys, and I'm like, hey
The
guys.
cats are like, I fucking hate you. I want my mom.
They're like, this motherfucker needs to go. Where's our mom, dude? I fucking miss her, bro. This guy can't like. No, I think Beanie hates me because he wants to cuddle. And Maggie sleeps perfectly still. I move around a lot, and I think Beanie's
Just
like,
crushing him, rolling
Beanie's
on
like,
top
dude,
of him.
move around one more fucking time, and I'm gonna
You
beat
wake
ya.
up, he has like his claws
like
over
this.
you. Like,
He's
what are
like-
you gonna do? Huh?
He's gonna do it, but then he's like, wait, no, he feeds me. Fuck. Next time, when the other human comes home, dead. You're
other
fucking
human.
dead. But anyways, that's what's going on. So yeah, no, a successful expo. I feel like we did so great today.
Today was way better. Good job.
All right, cool. Any last
It was
words?
the margaritas.
Yeah, true. Any last words? And the ceviche, because I made a bomb ass ceviche. Yeah. Anyways, any last words, Mimi, before we end today's episode?
No.
No. Any advice for the people?
Don't fake your death. I don't know.
That's a good advice. I got one more advice. When you find a dildo under your mom's bed,
Don't use it.
read it first. And if it seems
don't use
or
it.
yeah, actually don't use it. I'm
Don't
sorry.
even look under her bed.
Yeah, don't even look under
Don't
her
look
bed.
under anybody's bed.
There got
Maybe
some
your own.
monsters that are under my bed. That's a Rihanna song.
You sounded just like Rihanna. Wow.
Thanks. Wait, stop. I'm blushing. Anyways.
Anyways, okay, bye.
Bye.